Hi everyone, today PhoneArena is taking a look at the new BlackBerry Curve 3G 9310, which is currently available from Verizon Wireless for $49 with a 2-year contract. This newest version of the BlackBerry Curve is actually a replacement of the 9330 that came out about 2 years ago. On the front of the phone, there's a 2.44-inch display with a QVGA resolution of 320 by 240 pixels. Of course, underneath that is your QWERTY keyboard. That's pretty standard on BlackBerry devices. Also, a optical navigation key above that, and as well as your answer, hang up, BlackBerry key, and back key. So all pretty normal layout there as far as the keys are concerned. On the left side of the phone, got your micro USB port, as well as your BlackBerry Messenger BBM dedicated key. On the top is the lock key 3.5mm headset jack, 3.2 megapixel camera with LED flash, volume rocker buttons, and dedicated camera key. So overall, a pretty compact device. Comes in at 4.29 inches in height, 2.36 inches width, and a depth of 0.5 inches, and has a weight of 3.66 ounces. So overall, very compact, fits relatively easy in the hand. Also on the back of it has this nice rubberized coating with a good texture on there, so provides a good grip. So overall, construction wise, isn't that bad considering the price. The device is also running on BlackBerry 7.1 OS, so it's a pretty nice layout here, though nothing really out of the ordinary. Going into the All tab is pretty much laid out as past versions of the BlackBerry OS. Also have a place for favorites and then your media. So overall, pretty standard here with the layout, pretty easy to use. Of course, you don't have any touchscreen controls. You have to use the optical navigation key located at the center underneath the display. Since the BlackBerry Curve 9310 is limited to EVDO 3G speeds, it takes about a minute and a half to fully load up the PhoneArena.com website. So once it's loaded up here, can easily scroll around the page, again having to use the optical key. Can also use the function key to zoom in and out. So it's a little bit not quite as easy as what we're used to with either a Android device or Apple iPhone, where you have the on-screen touch control, since all this is using the optical keypad. So overall, it's not bad for the browser. Is a bit slow moving around. Can scroll a little bit faster, but as you can see, rendering isn't quite that fast. Then again, it's only got a 800 megahertz processor in it. So the browser isn't the best that we've seen. Definitely won't compete with a Android or iPhone. But then again, for the $49, it's not too bad. But still, would be nice if the display was a bit larger here and actually had on-screen touch controls instead of having to use the optical keypad. One area that could use a bit of work is with the 3.2 megapixel camera. First of all, it does not have autofocus, it's a fixed focus. So that alone is one reason why images aren't that great. But one thing we've noticed is that color reproduction isn't all that good. Images such as this one have a tendency to be kind of white and overexposed. So images, just quality, not all that great. Detail isn't all that good either. When moving inside, you pretty much need a lot of light for interior pictures to look their best. There is a LED flash. It does all right, but then again can kind of overexpose If there's no flash, of course, the image is going to be completely dark there. But as far as outside pictures are concerned, not really that impressed here with the lack of quality and detail and color reproduction with the camera. The included camcorder is also able to only record up to a VGA resolution, 640 by 480. So again, not that impressed here with the video recording capability on the BlackBerry Curve 9310. It does play back pretty smooth with the 30 frames per second, but that VGA resolution just doesn't really compete to the other smartphones of today that can record HD. Since Verizon touts this as a social messaging smartphone, it does come with pre-installed apps here. Of course, you have BBM, it's also Facebook, Google Talk, RSS, Twitter, Windows Live, and Yahoo Messenger. So it does provide a decent amount of connectivity here for social feeds, but then again, we've seen phones with these features for the last couple years, so really nothing new or interesting. Call quality on the BlackBerry Curve 3G 9310 is pretty decent. Calls on our end through the earpiece speaker were clear and natural sounding, and people that we called also said that we sounded pretty good on their end as well. Reception was also good, didn't drop any calls. Again, like we mentioned, data is limited to 3G EVDO, as Verizon's 4G LTE network is not supported on the device. So overall, it's pretty decent. $49 price tag is not that bad. Actually, another phone that is same price is the LG Lucid. Android smartphone is also right now $49, so really can't compete to Android at this point. But BlackBerry users, it's a decent upgrade from the 9330, though of course if you spend above $200 on a BlackBerry phone, you're going to get a lot bigger display, roaming global capabilities, and better camera. But for the $49 price, isn't all that bad. Also comes with a 1450 milliamp battery, able to get about a day's usage with a mixed usage on the device, or about 6.5 hours of talk time. So if you want to find out more about the BlackBerry Curve 3G 9310, be sure to check out our website at PhoneArena.com.